Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Cushion Tech here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I shredded, burned, and ripped my elementary and middle school diplomas. Well, for those of you who are gonna think, I'm crazy. Guess what? Guess what? I did not burn my high school diploma. I still have my high school diploma here, and I do not plan on burning my college diploma and all that. I still have it literally right. It's right here in front of me. It's literally right here in front of me. Look, and I don't plan on burning it because this high school diploma will get me so many jobs, and it's gonna get me so many jobs and all that. I had a really rough time in elementary and middle school because I didn't really have any friends in elementary school. While middle school, I hung out with a bunch of the popular bad kids, and I got into so much trouble and all that. I was bullied a lot in middle school. Elementary school, I was just mostly alone, a complete loser. I didn't have any friends. I was just all alone, all alone, just sitting by myself and all that. The elementary school diploma and the middle school diploma were just empty pieces of paper that got me nothing. I didn't get any job opportunities. I didn't get any awards. I was able to still go. I got both my elementary school and middle school diplomas very late compared to anyone else for many personal reasons. I got them late. I didn't get them on the last day of elementary or middle school. I got them way late, towards the end of summer and before that, and I was still able to go to high school without it because they have my records and all that. And they have records and all that. So there was no point of keeping them as a paper. I let's see. I hated elementary school and middle school mainly because I either was bullied too much in middle school. I was bullied too much. I got into so much trouble in middle school. I had really bad teachers in middle school, whereas in elementary school nobody said hi to me, nobody talked to me. I didn't have any friends in elementary school. Let's see. I let's see, didn't I had bad teachers in elementary school and all that, and I had really bad teachers in elementary school and all that, and those teachers. Let's see, in middle school I was bullied a lot because I got into so much trouble and all that. I let's see, people bullied me a lot by making me do bad things just so they can get me into trouble and all that. They taught me to do bad things in order to get me into trouble and all that. Whereas in elementary school, I wasn't really bullied though, but nobody talked to me or nobody said a word to me. I had really bad teachers in those schools who graded harshly, who graded toughly, who were mean, who were rude, who mocked teachers, who punished people just for no reason. For example, in middle school, when I asked where my seat was, my middle school teacher sent me to the office and kicked me out just for doing that. And my school teacher said cussed out and said the F word, said to everyone right directly at their face and all that. And one time, when I asked a question, she yelled at me for no reason, apparent reason, and all that. Let's see, and I was snitched on a lot in those schools. For example, elementary school, whenever I did something slightly wrong, they snitched on me for like for example, when I was reading a book, well, after I finished assignments, some kid just snitched on me for just reading a book, even though just for reading a book, even though I finished all my problems and all that. I didn't get into trouble though and all that. Whereas, let's see, middle school, I was snitched on a lot. For example, let's see, I was snitched on for let's see, for like, let's say, doing like really something slightly wrong, like for example like texting some kids about like, oh like I really don't like this class, and like someone just snitched on, saw my text and just snitched on that person and me, and they read it and they snitched on me and all that. The middle school diplomas, let's see, did not get you any job opportunities, unlike the high school diplomas and all that, because middle school diplomas are just empty pieces of paper that showed, oh, you completed it, whereas high school diplomas, it's more than that. They, let's see, they showed you, because like many jobs will require you to get a high school diploma and all that. Like some employers may request a copy of your high school diploma, but no, but they'll never request a middle school or elementary school diploma and all that. Like there are professional certifications and licenses where they ask you for like a certain diploma and all that. Grades didn't matter in elementary school or middle school, because they were only meant for placement factors, and they're not good, and like you were still able to graduate out, able to go to high school with like really bad grades and all that, and you were able to go to middle school and elementary school with bad grades and all that, and also like you were able to go to middle school to high school with bad grades in middle school and all that, but in high school you can't go to college with good grades and all that. Most of the things I learned in, let's see, those in elementary and middle school were completely useless, like history, basic mathematics, science, basic science that didn't help me, history, like reading passages, like reading passages and all that, which didn't even really help me a lot. Didn't really help me, and reading like stories, like literature, which didn't even help me a lot in the workplace. Let's see, a bunch of the like I'd say like 75% of the things I learned in elementary school I completely forgot, and like I completely forgot and all that, and I don't even remember anything from elementary school or middle school and all that.